Hello, you dirty little stepping wolves. I forgot something the other day when I was making a video about the Boss / Sola sounds TB-2W. I did a little unboxing for it, and I did a little light playthrough. It's still cool. Doesn't really cost $1,000 anymore. We're down to the 800s. Here it is in my lap. I never showed you the insides. So let's take a look at the Gutshots together. I've got all screws out. Back plate. Fit is tight. Didn't quite want to come out. There's a little bit of residue on the back plate, but it's not in there. All right. So underneath, I've got one of these handy dandy plastic sheets. I'm used to seeing those in various Boss pedals. Huh. I'm kind of undecided as to if I'm gonna try and like pry this board back. The pedal's so expensive, but you see these tiny little wisps of solder around here. Those, I'm guessing, are surface mount components. And then you have the larger solder blocks in this area here. Now, I do know that part of the deal with these tone benders and part of the rationale for having them be a limited release was that you were they were going to be using vintage germanium transistors, and the supply of those were limited. So I'm guessing is that those larger solder points have to be done by hand, and also have to. So I think we're going to see a mix of tiny ass surface mount components as well as huge fucking germanium transistors. This is a cool little feature I haven't seen on a Boss board before. I haven't bought too many new ones. The last newer issue Boss pedal I bought was the SY1, and if that had it on these, I didn't notice it. These are little hookies that hook underneath the screw holes right here, or the board goes flush underneath those screw mounts, and then this mounts on top and you screw down into it. So that's neat. The board doesn't really feel any different right this second than any other Boss board that would be kind of coming out, but I am feeling a little nervous or hesitant. And well, this is this is chill. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can give you the best. Let's see what kind of view I can actually give of this. So we've got two. I was at least partially correct. Actually, totally correct on the mix of surface mount components and. God, this sucks. Surface mount components and big old school components. Here, I'm gonna be assuming that you've got the germanium transistors. They are glued to the board here, and then the soldering is like lining up with 1, 2, 3. The other, okay, cool. And then the other larger, so this is 1, 2, 3 of the germanium transistors, and then here you've got a little triangle of larger solder points. Those are, I can only presume to be, they are pots that are, I think, corresponding to, let me pick up this fucking phone. Okay. That are corresponding to the germanium transistors. These are the sorts of production values that you can expect for now from the Loud Art Gear Supply YouTube channel. First takes only, no editing. That's the kind of production that I can afford time-wise to fit in my life. So this is the backside of the transistor shot that I showed you earlier, and you see these kind of blue diskies right there, kind of looking in the middle of the board. Those are the pots, and then you also have some larger non-surface mount components towards the camera now. Looks like 4 medium ones, 1 big one, 5 medium ones, 1 big one, and a bunch of other shit in the middle. I don't know shit about shit, really. So who knows what those are. And let's see. Anything else we can really, see? Inside of the case is marked TB-2W. Transistors themselves are closest to the foot switch are labeled with 7636 9311 and 7636 semicolon. Middle one is 9311 semicolon. Last one is 1677. And then there's a bunch of tiny motherfucking components kind of in the middle of everything. And can we see anything else? Not really. A couple board ribbon connectors, and that's all. That's all that we have for you today. So hang tight. I'm gonna reseat this board, and make sure I can get it turned back on, just because I'm sure if I can't get it turned on, and if I've really fucked something up, somebody out there will be pleased to have seen it. I won't make you sit through all 4 screws though. Let me just get this plate in. Okay, moment of truth. Woohoo! All right, cool. Probably didn't ruin it. Have a great day.